Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to You're the Star. My name is Eddie D'Souza.
And I'm Jessica Morneau.
Yeah, and today in the studio we have Mike Morneau. Thank you very much for coming in, Mike. And
thanks for having me.
I must say, what an incredibly fabulous job you did.
See, nobody has more fun than us.
Hey, I'll tell you, like, I'm sitting in here, like, people are coming and auditioning. I feel like I'm, like, living my dream, definitely. Right? So, and, like, boy, I played in a few bands with you, like Deja Vu for one. I was like,
Deja Vu, I remember that.
The thing, hey? Yeah. Right on. That was like quite a few years ago. But,
you betcha.
That was one of my favorite.
We were blessed with the bass playing of Graham. I can't remember his last name. Donna Christian was on vocals.
That's right. Yeah, Edgar Thumb and Gina.
That's right.
On saxophone.
Second sax. Yeah.
You and me, like, taking leads on.
Yeah, that's when I first discovered he was a blues player.
Yeah.
This guy's a secret closet blues player.
Well, I dabble in everything, but yeah. So, Mike, yeah, like, how long have you been a musician?
I started playing professionally probably by age 13. My mom started me in music when I was about 3 years old. I started learning guitar. By 13, I was playing bars professionally. By 20, it was full-time living. In my teens, I guess when I turned about 14, I met Charlotte Diamond, studied under her direction. I traveled and performed with her for about 5 years. Charlotte's got 4 Junos under her belt now as a children's performer. And I guess the next big thing that happened musically, I got second place for Quesnel for the vocals for BC. Then after that, I guess the next big thing was 1998. I had a chance to travel with an all-Juno award-winning band. We got 2 songs played Canada-wide. Got the discs, we got distribution, publishing contract, got them out. All-Juno award-winning band, an amazing chance to get out and cut your teeth with performers like that. It was a lot of fun. I figured that it was a good sounding board for what was coming next.
Well, like, just take it back just a bit to Charlotte Diamond. I mean, that is huge. You toured with Charlotte Diamond for 5 years.
Yeah, between 4 and 5 years.
That
Charlotte originally was teaching a music program in her high school, and she got a big group of kids together and shaped us up, and it was kind of like fame in a sense, because she had quite the assortment of people. It was quite amazing how she got us to work together, and a lot of these children that study under her direction continued on in music in their life.
Well, I guess, yeah, starting off and having that kind of a route, like, that's a really good, like, stepping stone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you bet. Absolutely.
So, Mike, where do you get your inspiration from?
My daughter. It's the easiest one to answer.
Yeah.
Her name's Chloe. She's 2.5 years old. Every bit of light, energy, and love I have to give comes through her this way. It was having my daughter that convinced me to get back to music. When I went up to Dawson to enter that contest, it was because of my daughter. It was hard finding a sitter for her on my birthday and taking off up there, but I like to leave something for her, and I think that's my biggest reason for getting back involved. Other than that, part-time as a laundry pimp, but toting coveralls around during the day.
Well, I mean, you're doing so many things. You're working full-time. You have a beautiful daughter who's 2.5 years old now.
Yes.
Chloe, right? And you're a single dad.
Yes, and I have no pets. No.
Okay, so, like, right? How do you like manage to
juggle that?
To do all that?
Well, I suppose when you have something really important to work for, you don't really get tired. You have the conviction all the time.
So you're really inspired.
I have a lot of friends say you look tired, and I go, yeah, that's a good tired.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a real good reason to do it. Never had such reason to carry on like that. No matter what, you'll find more breath and you'll do it again.
So, Mike, with myself, I had substance abuse kind of things when I was, like, really...
I'm sorry to hear that, Ed. We'll get into that later. No, sorry.
But, like, I quit for my music, Like, when I was around 28 years old, I just put down cigarettes, drugs, alcohol, wild women, everything. I put it all down and got really serious about my music. And you've taken that stand again, so congratulations on doing that. I know
Thanks very much for
there's
that.
a few people out there that are still struggling, so, like, I just wanted to say that to them, that, like, here's 2 people that are actually working at doing what we love, our dreams, right?
Absolutely.
So I just got to, like, just give you a really good,
thanks.
like, thank you very much for doing
Very
that.
proud of it.
And
It's not hard to do things like that. You just have to want to.
well, you know,
we have
like,
choices.
the more talent people get in life, I think the more obstacles they have to try and get over. And so, like, for you to actually, like, you know, get this far and just be such a talented person, like, just, you know, I just gotta say, you know, like, you're on such a good path. Just keep it up, eh?
And having
you
your
bet.
daughter drive you to have that, you know, and to show her, and it's really nice. And I gotta say that this is really weird. You're talking and I'm just sitting here. It's kind of a switch all of a sudden.
Let's ask her some
It
questions.
happens. I gotta shut her
How
down.
long have you been working with Eddie?
It feels like 18 years.
There you go.
It's only been, what, 6
That's
months. eh?
Too long.
Right on.
Have you seen his front yard? We cleaned it all up. It's a lot of work. But hey, you know what? He's a great guy to hang around with, so
There you go.
it's worth it.
A Caribou legend,
Yep.
Mr. Eddie D'Souza.
Hey.
Spaghetti-o. Yep.
You are a legend, you know that? There's nobody here that you can meet within 20 years, either direction of your age, that doesn't know who you are.
I guess it's time to move then.
No, it's a good thing.
thing
You've
I'm
done a lot of
moving to
music here to keep it
Jessica.
going, right?
But thanks, Mike. Yeah.
Not a problem, my friend.
So, Mike, who else have you studied with?
Charlotte would be the only one I've studied with. Other than that, I was a hired gun. I worked as a session player where I had the chance to work with a good handful of players. A lot of them are now have become Canadian Canadian Hall of Famers.
Oh, wow.
When we were playing together, during rehearsals, which was the best time for me, we had a chance to do a little networking there while we're chatting, and you could get some wonderful points from these guys. You know, I'd ask them what was the difference between working with Cochrane or Katie Lang or things like this, and all they had to say with some of us was, you know, well, not comparing those folks, but they just said, for the most part, we're nicer. So they said, just don't lose it. You know, keep that smile, stay happy about what you're doing, don't get jaded from the business.
Well, I think in that kind of area with people that are performing and getting into that stuff, it's you get worn down. You get, you know, what is that word, like?
Tired.
Yeah.
Of the road.
Well, no, not that. Not tired of the road, but they get kind of. I don't even know the word.
Why not?
Just
Well,
edit this out. It's fine.
I know what you mean, but it can kind of go flat, you know, if you don't keep your inspiration up.
Yeah, they
And,
lose it.
that's
When you
right.
first start, you're all happy and that you're doing it and you're finally getting to do what you love, and then you just sort of lose that because you get tired and you don't really realize why you started it. You lose,
Motivation.
I guess, the motivation.
Inspiration.
Well,
Yeah,
then
It's
inspiration. and
important,
whatnot.
it's important to remember why you started. You know,
Thank you to our audience for
yeah.
giving me some words
You know,
to lost them all.
sometimes you see some local bands that look so nervous or so unhappy or they're squabbling by the time they get to the stage. And I've taken the time to talk to them aside and said, what do you guys wait for all year? You practiced all year, you wait for this one gig, why would you not have fun now? I said, you look like you're forced on stage by gunpoint.
Yeah.
You know, it's the time to sit back and enjoy yourself then.
Okay, Mike, can you, like, one last question, and that's please give some of our younger audience some advice.
That's the question?
I guess so.
Sorry. Please.
My idea for question, yeah.
I guess just remember why you got into music. Remember what it meant to you. The feeling that you get off it. It's an absolute gift. Let it come through you and give it away, and the more you give it away and the more you share it with other people, the stronger your music gets.
Very well
That's
said,
about
I
it.
think.
Okay, right on. Short and sweet. That's good.
Yep.
Okay, folks, let's break away to some of Mike's videos right now.
I come from the country. I thought you should know. The word's simple. It just goes to show. With a prayer for lonely, the hurting can heal. I come from the country where cowboys are real. Things have been changing between you and me. I feel like a stranger drifting to sea. You might deserve better, by the look on your face. I wanna get out of this broken down place. I come from the country, I thought you should know, but the words are simple. It just goes to show, with a prayer for lonely, the hurting can heal. I come from the country where cowboys are real. I come from the country where cowboys are real.
Thanks, you guys.